everyone, today I am doing a review on Disney cruises. First and perhaps my last. I wanted to see what all the hype was about. 2, I wanted to give my daughter that experience. Oh, and 3, I found a deal. You know me, I'm always searching for a deal. I found a deal on a 7-day, a balcony. It's $29.29. I believe that was the price. I could be off a couple of dollars, but that's unheard of because Disney is expensive. If you've ever looked for a Disney cruise, you'll know what I'm telling you is the truth. They're expensive. But let me get into it. I wasn't recording for YouTube at the time of this cruise. I was just on a vacation and I took some pictures, captured some videos, some moments, memorable moments. I really wish that my camera was rolling for this whole incident, for the entire incident. I went to the bar because I'm like, let me get me a little nightcap. I placed an order for a glass of wine. If I get my little nightcap right, we at the end of the night. I made a little small talk like, oh, we are all the people, no people out here. Y'all not gonna believe what he said to me. And I'm gonna cover this guy's face, this footage that I'm gonna put up. I'm gonna cover his face because he didn't know he was being recorded, okay? I had 2 phones. I always travel with 2 phones. So when he said what he said to me and he walked away, I was like, oh, I'm gonna see if I can get him to say it again. See if I can get him to repeat what he said again. Because I was just like in disbelief. Okay, so he said, yeah, there aren't that many alcoholics out tonight. So immediately, I got my other phone out, I propped it up, and I proceeded to make small talk with him. If I can make him repeat what he said so you guys can hear it for yourselves. And I said to him,
you said this ship doesn't have too many alcoholics on it.
This week.
This week?
Yeah, this week.
Okay. But normally they have more alcoholics on it?
Maybe, at least you will find 3-4 groups, that is enough. At least you will not be by yourself.
So I'm the only alcoholic here tonight?
I hope so. Or maybe there will be a few more to join you later.
That's like a funny way to refer to your guests. I'll just go back to my room because I don't want to be amongst those who you label.
now y'all know I reported that, right? I didn't like that at all. My first time on here and you referring to your guests as alcoholics. I complained about it. They apologized, of course, and then they sent up a little care package. They call it pixie dust. They sent up to the cabin for my daughter and I, even though my daughter was not a part of that at all. But it was nice because I didn't have to do it, but it's not for me. By the way, no drink package. You can order some bottles of wine or you can order a beer with a refillable mug, something like that. There's no drink package. So you ain't doing a lot of drinking unless you're going into a lot of debt. That's why you will find me at the happy hour. I think it was from 7 to 9, something like that. I found a drink. It comes in a little tea kettle and everything. This was my drink and it was like half off. They had like happy hour. So this drink $5 or $6. So yeah, that's where you would find me. And that's why I said after that, I was back to my cabin. By the way, they do have a late night buffet that I found out about the last night. I wasn't going out, so a lot of stuff I didn't even know about because I'm in my cabin. After dinner, I go back to my cabin, I'm watching TV. Another thing, they don't have a casino. Now y'all know, I like to do my casino at night. I do the nightclub, do the casino. We gonna get back to that nightclub. Do the nightclub and the casino. No casino. They had bingo. I went to bingo 2 nights. Didn't win anything. But an 8-year-old won the jackpot on the last day. After we the parents, we spent thousands of dollars on these cruises. Children can play bingo on Disney. Now, I don't have a problem with the kids playing, but come on. Anyway, okay, so they had the love and marriage game, I believe it is, or newlyweds. You know how they do on all the cruise ships, so they play these games. All right, so that was like a 45-minute show, I believe. And then right immediately following that, they transformed it to the nightclub. So we talk about 11 o'clock to 11:59. 11 o'clock to 11:59. You got a 59-minute nightclub? Come on now, I'm just getting my feet wet. You know, I like to sit down and people watch. I like to bump to the music for a little while. And then that's when I get in my groove, maybe after the first hour. But there was none of that, honey. Absolutely not. By the way, the kids club stays open till 1 a.m. and she was sashaying her way back to the cabin after that, after hours. Meanwhile, I was in my cabin by 9 o'clock almost every night. Okay? Because there was nothing for me to do. What am I gonna do? I signed up for the martini lesson, but when I got there, the martinis were already lined up on the table for you. I thought I was gonna learn how to make specialty cocktails, specialty martinis. That wasn't the case. And another thing, the martinis, they tasted like they had pure liqueur in them. So they were very, very sweet. I didn't even finish them. I actually gave some to some of the people that were in the tasting with me. So I did get a refund for that now. I complained about it, so they refunded my money back. I think it was $45 for that tasting. Okay, I watched Hocus Pocus. That's all I can remember. Oh, I went to the Pirates to the fireworks. Man, the fireworks were off the chain. Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, it brought tears in my eyes because I'm like a sap when it comes to things that are patriotic. And for me, there's nothing more patriotic than fireworks. Oh my God. Yeah. So I'm getting choked up just thinking about it because it was beautiful, that beautiful. So here's some footage on that. Man, Disney knows how to throw a party. I can say that. They pay close attention to detail. They take great pride in their vessels. I'm telling you. The room, beautiful, clean, appointed details. I'm telling you guys, I didn't even recognize some of the details until it was like next to the last day. Really. I mean, they had little Mickey Mouses on the lampshade. They had Mickey Mouses on the shower curtain. The sink was kind of shaped like the ear of the mouse. Guys, the towels, the cover, the sheets. The sheets now. I didn't even realize the sheets. My daughter had to point that out to me to let me know that the sheets had Mickey Mouse on it. Great detail. So you know you're going to pay for what you get, right? They give you good quality. That's the truth. The food was off the chain. Now let me tell you something about the way that Disney does their dining versus other cruise lines. Typically on a regular cruise, you'll get assigned a dining room and you go there every night should you choose, or you may go to an alternate dining area for brunch. But on Disney, you actually get to move venues. You get to move from one to the other, and guess what? Your staff, your wait staff follows you. You have the same wait staff for the duration of your cruise. How cool is that? Man, I'm telling y'all, the food, now, y'all know I'm picky. So when I'm telling you that the food was banging, I was ordering room service almost every day. The salmon salad, I don't know what kind of salad dressing they put on that, lime or lemon, but it was bomb. The cheese plates. Now that's how you do a cheese plate. For anyone else on these cruise lines that want to know how to do a cheese plate with the crackers and the fruit, go see what Disney doing over there because they did it right. Okay. One night, the food in Animator's Palace, I believe that's how you say it, at the private night, the night that they did the fireworks. Let me tell you, that lamb shank, delicious. When I tell you it was falling off the bone. Oh my God, it was like eating brisket or something. It was just, ooh, so succulent and so good. So good, so much so that I asked for another entire dinner to be taken back to my cabin. That food was good. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna tell you a couple things that I didn't like. What I didn't like about the private island, they charge you They charge per person to get an inner tube to go on the lazy river. Why? Why aren't the inner tubes included? Why aren't they free? I don't get. I don't agree with that at all. The inner tubes, as much as we pay, the inner tubes should be included. They were $13.99 per person per day. No, I don't agree with that. Another thing, the food on the private island. Now y'all know I'm a stickler. I'm funny about certain foods, and they had. I get it. It's a kids cruise. I get it. They had hot dogs and hamburgers, potato chips, ice cream. Now they did have like a pulled pork sandwich, something like that, corn on the cob, potato salad, regular salad. I can't think what else. That was in the general area. So when my daughter got to, with her group of friends, and they went to the teens area out there on the island, I hopped on a little tram and I went to the adults only portion of the park, where I was able to find some steak on the grill, honey. They were making fresh steak. That steak was the bomb. So they made up for it in that aspect. And also there was this drink that I found. Of course, this is the last day. Now, the drink that I found was like a Moscow Mule, but it was made with pineapple. That joint was the bomb. I don't know the name of it, but I took a picture. Put that up there for y'all. And the entertainment. The young man, I can't remember his name right now. Forgive me. But he did an awesome job performing. I mean, it was windy out there. Daggone branches off the trees kept falling down. One almost hit me on my head. I would have owned that little Disney island, honey. Okay. But I moved my seat nonetheless. Here to report another day. Another thing, I don't have any ATMs on board. Because I like to tip in cash. I like to hand deliver tips to those who serve me, whether it's bar staff or room attendant, dining room staff. I like to give them their tips in their hand. That's how I like to do it. So you have to write a check. Just so happened that I got some cash out when I went to land, when we docked. Thank goodness, because I don't walk around with a checkbook. One other thing I gotta keep up with, no thanks. I did like the fact that they have 2 split bathrooms, so you know, it's for families with a full tub shower, and then you have another side that has a sink and a commode. Love that. Love that. I forgot to tell you guys about the Animator's Palace. I love what they did, and I'm so glad we had the Animator's Palace on our last night on board. What I tell you, they gave us crayons and a piece of paper, and they asked us to sketch out some characters. When I tell y'all, the animators brought all of the images that we drew, brought them to life. And we were able to watch them on the big screen. I mean, memories like that. That was a special touch, Disney. I'm telling you. That was really nice. You actually have disembarkation breakfast with your wait staff on the last morning. You're scheduled for that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. It was really nice. Aside from the fact that they don't have a casino, the nightclub was only 59 minutes long, and then the bartender had the audacity to call us late drinkers alcoholics. I thought that was rather rude. So that's all. Until next time, guys.